Alright folks, the deck is Disruption Control Warlock. The goal of the deck is to remove our opponent's stuff using your typical Warlock removal, things like Defile, Drain Soul, and Touch of the Nathrezim, so that we can work our way towards a Voidcaller, pulling some of the big demons from our hand into play, or Archwitch Willow, which will pull them both from hand and deck into play, eventually making it to a Bloodreaver Gul'dan. Now, to disrupt our opponent, we have things like Gnomeferatu, Tickatus, obviously, Theotar, and Mutanus, as well as double copies of Altar of Fire, so that we can maybe snipe some of our opponent's important cards. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Hey, welcome, co-star. Starting off strong with a priest.
All eyes shall be opened.
It is finished.
And they're gone. Hey, welcome, Ben, Moltok, Janae, hello. Well, I mean, I didn't really want to queue into Big Priest anyway, so I'm not complaining. Hey there, show walls.
Nazoth versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
All eyes shall be opened.
Alright, Hunter, not really sure what I want to keep, so probably just find some early game stuff. Hey, sorry to hear that, Shen. Hope you're feeling better soon.
I see you've brought guests.
Fruit tier list win? Probably never. You don't want my takes on fruit. Spoiler, my take is that most fruit is trash tier. You're welcome, Andre. Play River Croc here.
So sweet.
Okay, pretty good River Croc. I mean, what's better than a turn 4 Immolate, right? You're welcome, Human. Strawberry and Pineapple S tier, I agree with one of those. Huh.
Well met.
I don't think Defile is very good into that. Smashinator, thank you for the 6 months. Hey, welcome, EC.
My beard has way scarier than you.
So much for the turtle saving me. Good, we got rid of the second Immolate.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
What is this hunter deck? Beating me is what it is. Nice. Seems fun. Yeah, I've played something very similar to that. Didn't quite high roll that hard with it though. That's difficult to do. Alright, Shaman should be a little bit better because, like, demons against even. As much as I want to keep the Immolate, I really don't. I gotta mulligan it just so that I have early game to remove totems. Ah.
I see you've brought guests.
Oh. Well, now I feel like I should have kept the Immolate. Shouldn't have still. I said I was joking.
Well met.
LHG. Thank you for the 3 months. Oh my god, just what we needed is a second one. I mean, they haven't played a single card yet, so they do have a lot in hand at least. Great card, that Immolate. I guess it's good I've got the second one. Yeah, welcome, Major. What does my life come to? How many more turns? 2? Immolate is such a bad card. It's unbelievable. It's gonna burn 2 cards, but that's... Oh, wait. Oh, that was from the first one. It stays on. Okay, well that's one good thing about Immolate, I guess, but... So they lose the Flurgle Tox, but like... I don't know, they have about 50 other Murlocs. They don't even lose the Tox. Wait, what? Why did that go off twice? Maybe they'll play a Pole Kilt and I can wait for that. It didn't even burn, it just turned normal?
Nature waits for no one
But like, it already said that the Flurgle burned, didn't it? They're just running 2 Tox Fins. Okay. Oh, it's because I played it. It's because I played the second one when the first one is already in hand. It makes sense. Sort of. In a weird way, it makes sense. I've sorted it out. Alright, I should probably rip the altar soon. Altar plus Mutanus. What? Shutter? It's not bad. Hey, welcome, Hellman. Oh, come on. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Absolutely unreal. That was like the worst possible position for that card to be in. Lost the Zola though, so they can't make any more copies, can they? They have copies. They... Wait, when did the Grumble go? Did the Grumble miss? They have another bird though, so it doesn't really matter. Or not. Wait, are we fine? I don't actually remember seeing the Grumble. So it must have happened early, because the Finley happened pretty early. Or rather, the first, The Grumble is 1 cost in their hand, is it? No, I defiled the Grumble. So that's absolutely not true. Grumble went first? Okay, so it went Grumble, then the Finley, then the what's the name of that? The Twin Fin. Yeah, they missed. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll stop complaining about the position of that shutter then. Once again, Immolate proves itself to be completely and utterly worthless. It's so good that we had so much outrage over that card, when it is absolutely horrendously bad. Even against the deck that it's supposedly meant to be good against, it did literally nothing that game.
It's off versus throw.
For Doomhammer, all eyes shall be open.
Alright, I don't think it's that well, I'll keep the Gigafin. But I don't think it's that likely it's another Shudderwalk. Oh.
Well met. A.
B. Thank you, Hour-Long Zero, for the 2 months.
I see you brought guests.
Oh my god, it is another Shudderwalk Shaman. Alright, do your thing, Immolate. If you don't like Immolate, why run it? Well, because the whole point of this deck is to run as much disruption as possible, and if I run as much disruption as possible without running Immolate, people will lose their minds. And so it's mostly for the sake of my own sanity. Hey, welcome Ian. Blob, hello.
Job's done.
Ulthok is disruption too? I don't even know what Ulthok does. I'm gonna be honest. Because that card is also Omega trash.
Job's done.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Sure. Oops. Mega oops. That's maybe not the best outcome for me.
Oh, it's a bit to get windy out here.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Oh, it's about to get windy out here.
Alright. We're officially going to Wendy's. So I'll corrupt them to Tickatus. Whipping out 2 Boltners without warning? Yeah, that's highly inappropriate. Alright, let's see what we burned. Theotar, Flugel Tox. Okay. Alright. Best Immolate I've seen? Yeah, and it was, okay at best.
Frostbite's sharper than bang.
Hey, wait, that only burned 4 cards? Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Probably a bug.
I ain't talking.
Thanks. Sure. Wait, this can kind of mess with their shutter sometimes. Plus, we got this cute little tiny fin. This is +2, right? Yes.
Arm yourselves.
All right then.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Oh, that missed again.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Oh, plus we burned the snowball. We do be disrupting though. So far, more Shutter than even Shamans. That's crazy. I mean, we played like 3 games, so that's just the problem with the low sample size.
Class is in session.
Roots in the deep, awakening the nightmare.
Honestly, Dirty Rat is pretty good into most Druid decks right now. Probably still won't be an exclamation point rat turn, but
I see you've brought guests.
no, but it definitely means that Shutter is better and more popular. I'm a scientist. I can tell. Oh my god. Why? Why do you keep it coming back? Okay. Could potentially get their the Nathrezim. They went with lowest. Dire is immune to Immolate. Oh, he changes cards every turn, doesn't he? That's really annoying.
Job done.
What if we just don't play a minion until their hand is discarded? Oh, it's just aggro anyway. Highest cost card might be like Goff. Okay. Well, now my keep is a little bit worse, but I can play Voidcaller. Aggro in quotes, yeah. That's a 5/5 patches. It's an aggro deck. They just got a bad start. Like, imagine it's just the Embiggen Pirate aggro druid.
Sands of time run low.
There is one bad outcome with the Tickatus here, but it's the price we pay. Never understood why Jerry Rig is a pirate doesn't look like one at all. It's on a boat. The carpentering it's doing is on the boat. Well, Nourish is a weird card for them to be running.
time run low.
Is this necessary? Doesn't feel necessary.
To the void. I is dethrone our former master.
Well met.
I am a turtle.
Hey, so is Mal'Ganis. Thank you for the 5 months, same rat. Okay.
His reign ends now.
You're welcome, Gwen. Real-time Roffle sounds weird to me. Well, here's what you need to do is just find like a time accelerator, and since this is live, you can play back the playback life at 1 1/4 speed. Problem solved. What is that deck? I believe it is take as much time as you possibly can, Druid. That is a lot of Embiggens that they've played.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Definitely not out of this
Time
yet.
run low.
Pirates away!
Look at the size of that lass. Okay, well that's a huge deal.
I ain't talking.
His reign ends now.
Okay. That was their highest cost card, so we shouldn't have any big threats to deal with. Wait, how do they even intend to get that guy down? Don't you have... Oh, the Nourish, I guess. And we just play this, kill this off, and probably still win the game. As soon as the opponent's done roping, at least. This is a bit more mid-rangey than I was anticipating.
Sands of time run low.
Very cool. Why don't they keep the buff? That's bad, because that's how Hearthstone has always worked in terms of things being resummoned. Decisions are hard, especially when you have 0 mana. And no more tickets.
How strange.
You're welcome,
Oh
Dylan.
no, my trove of cards is gone.
Wait, doesn't Murlocula get reset its stats when it gets invoked? Didn't I test that with a different deck? Yes? Okay. Yeah, I think I tried that somewhere else and it was disappointing. But that's also why Denathrius dodges Immolate. Infused? Did I say invoked? Same thing. In something or othered.
Sands of time run low.
Thanks, opponent. Real cool.
Well met. Forgot to sub.
Hey, thank you for the 6 months, Grande.
Existence is pain. So is teaching you.
Blood for blood.
I think they're just gone. Yeah, I'd noticed.
Nazar versus Arthas.
Paladin probably means I want to have Defiles.
Your future unwinds, Prince. Your calm will open the way.
His Loth is always so mouthy. Oh god,
Holy light.
I cannot stop drawing the Immolates.
None will survive.
I see you've brought guests.
Always Immolate? There's no world in which I'm immolating on 3 this game. Well, you say that, Roffle, but now you go and draw a Defile.
Reporting for duty.
More like Immo early. I think it's still just got to be the Voidcaller. Well, imagine the Baku burn. Yeah, that would certainly be something.
Mount up.
That's what I was trying to avoid getting hit by.
Reporting for duty.
Give them the Immolate. Honestly, not a bad call.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Unlucky. I suppose I have the demons that I need anyway. I just don't want to get like blown out with damage because I'm honestly already starting to get low because this card is outrageous.
arms, men.
My god. Wait, I'm just dead. Ish.
To the void.
Why did Warhorse Trainer need to give +2 attack? And be a spider tank? Like, that card is just bonkers. Like, I know Paladin's bad in Standard, but, like, there are probably other cards that could have been buffed and had a bigger impact without being outrageous. Without ending up outrageous. Okay. Priest. So I want things like Ultra Fire and Gnome for when they play the Immolate.
All eyes shall be open.
Or Illuminate. I have Immolate. Oh god, do I ever have Immolate? I cannot stop drawing the Immolate. Okay.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Job's done.
On curve Immolate, very important. It's true. I can't think of anything that could possibly be more important, in fact.
Job's done.
Okay, actually a River Croc there. Let's tap. I want to go here on 4, and then here on 5. You think Hearthstone would make it so that one card would have an effect in Standard and another in Wild? Not sure if that would serve any purpose, though. I mean, it would serve a purpose in solving problems like with Warhorse Trainer, but I don't think that's a good solution. I'd rather cards do the same thing in both formats, because most people that play Hearthstone are not highly engaged like you and I, and get really confused. To this day, I still have people come into my chat confused because they're like, I thought Leroy was 4 mana again. Just because there are different versions of him, and that's in a game mode that nobody plays in Classic. So, like, unironically too confusing for new players. And it makes, like, the barrier for entry into Wild a little bit higher. Which, like, I don't think that's a thing that we want for a format that already has a population problem. Yeah, and even swapping between game modes would be difficult. Just what we needed. That's actually a good hit in the identity theft. Any believers in a Guff revert at rotation? No, I think that would... Given how people have responded to Guff, I don't think that would be a likely revert. Let's see if we get Brann back or not. I didn't, so let's go tap here, here. All right. Yeah, I don't think that there's a reason to revert Guff. But then again, I thought the same thing about Kael'thas. Really? What?! I forgot to check the Immolate. It Mutanus. We actually got some pretty good hits there. Thanks. Oh no, they're gonna immolate me back. Coward.
Well played.
Gonna did a bit of an oopsie, but I want my Mutanus back. Give me that. You can have this. How dare you take my Mutanus! And the second Immolate got them to concede as well, so clearly I'm wrong and it's super broken.
You asked for it.
All eyes shall be opened.
I gotta keep the Loatheb in case it's Quest Mage. How is this possible? I've drawn it so many times. Like, I just cannot stop. It's gonna be horrendous in this matchup. I need to eat their birds. We almost got a nice block. Next turn we can go Stinger Mutanus into Ultra Fire. Wow, we would have hit some good cards. But those aren't. I mean, forcing them to play the evocation on 5 mana is pretty good. It's kind of bad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Actually, let's do this. This will burn more cards, potentially, if those are spells.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Okay, we prevented this from getting value at least by playing the Loatheb there. Bird? Nothing. Honestly, that's maybe still a good sign. Because, like, at least then they don't have birds in hand or a multicaster in hand. Sure. I'm just gonna bump that off to play around another copy of Potion.
Existence is pain. So is teaching you.
His reign ends now.
Okay, all of these are generated spells. We don't know what those two are. I do have an Altar of Fire for next turn, though. But yeah, the fact that they're playing the Giants version is kind of
I am only more
a little bit weird. It's fine. Do they have a First Flame?
blood for blood.
Why do I bother?
His reign ends now.
Okay, no Tickatus this game. No birds?
Well met.
Patches notes. Thank you for the gifted sub. It does just kind of look like it's the old version of the deck, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nope, I'm just very unlucky. They have used one potion at least, so maybe there's a chance here. It's still not enough.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
They need to have generated another potion or something of the sort. Cool. Absolute ridiculous outcome there. They did everything they could to make their deck less consistent, and they still managed to sneak through that. Top deck? No, that was generated. That deck doesn't run Echo of Medivh. Just like it shouldn't absolutely ever run Mana Giant. Like, that was a... Or Mana Cyclone. Like, that was a build that makes your deck less consistent, but they still managed to sneak through. Despite a lot of disruption. I mean...
Victory to Queen Ajana.
All eyes shall be opened.
They did their best to lose that game, or to make it more likely that they lose games of Hearthstone, and yet they still won. Let's keep a Dirty Rat in case of another Shudderwalk Shaman, but Defile and Voidcaller are good into even.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Always going to be more common, because this is the better Shaman deck right now. Honestly, I might need to just Dirty Rat to soften up the board here. So much for that game plan.
Enthralling.
It does go to 3, so if they roll an Idiot Totem here, I just have a Defile. No. I'm gonna hang on to this because I do want a the ability to kill a anchored totem. Your RNG seems off the top today. Did you watch last game? Oh, or are you saying that it's bad? I don't think that hitting a thing from below is that unreasonable. That's just a card in their deck. I knew it was a possibility, but because I had the Defile, I was okay with playing the card.
From the void I come.
No Immolate? Yeah, that's a first now, isn't it? Really need to find the Gigafin if I want to win here, I think. But the Mal'Ganis will at least buy me some time. Jeez. That's pretty unlucky. Alright, it's gotta be the Gigafin, or I'm just going to lose.
To the void.
26. Yeah, I'm probably just dead here.
So sweet.
This into this. Pick up to 20. So I survive the turn, but that doesn't change much because I won't be able to play the Gigafin. What? Is Spirit Raptor a good card to run Index now? No. It is not. I'm sorry, but what are these trades? Okay. I guess that makes sense. But this does give me the opening for not the Giga Totem. Or Gigafin. Yeah. This game's over. It turns out, suboptimal versions of good decks are still better than bad decks.
Zoth versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. All eyes shall be opened.
If only you had Immolate there, yeah, then I would have lost it with Immolate in hand.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Well, now we have Immolate. Are you happy, chat? No, you need two? Don't worry, I'm sure the second one is close behind, as it usually is. We're just gonna let them draw a bunch of cards off the buzzard so that we can hit them with the Immolate. It's genius. How could this possibly backfire? Wait, backfire's a different card.
Too full.
That's a couple of beavers, if I've ever seen them.
I am only more deadly.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I misordered that tap. Go here and attack into it now. Need to once again find a Gigafin soon. Or die. I could also die.
So sweet. I ain't talking.
Dead.
Well,
Rarin, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I hope you are doing well. We're just playing a little controlled disruption warlock right now. And unfortunately we keep drawing Immolate, which is a card that I put in my deck. But as bad as it is, I can't be bothered to take it out of my deck.
is off versus Sir Finley.
Feast or famine card, but I enjoy it? No, it's literally just a famine card. It does not do anything. The most I think I've ever burned is 2 cards. Maybe 3. Yeah, I got 3 against the priest.
Hello? What's this?
This is the game of Hearthstone. Even. That was not what I was expecting.
I see you've brought guests.
4 against the priest? I thought it was... Oh, right, one of them was my card. So that sort of counts, I guess.
Shields up. Red alert.
Let's go here and here.
You're so sweet.
Okay. Please no call to arms. Although I do have a Defile, so... Okay, here's the call to arms.
Power is what you seek. Knowledge is what I provide.
I ain't talking. Put this apple on your head.
You don't maybe have some win conditions in there, do ya? They did.
Give me a key.
They are going to draw into the call to arms soon, though. That's embarrassing. Immolate doesn't even work against an Nathrezim? We know. But here's the actual truth. Like, Immolate doesn't work against any card. So, that's the bad news.
Give me a key.
Okay. I was promised they would have no minions in hand, but I guess that's fine to take. Good God. I'm dead on board if I... Why?
Job done.
Immolate has to be one of the worst cards in the history of Hearthstone. I'll be right back. think the purpose of Immolate is to force your opponents to make hand space or curse decks. Yeah, but curse decks are great, and none of them have any need or desire to run Immolate. Paying 4 mana for that effect is absolutely not worthwhile. Alright, let's pray it's Shudderwalk. Stop. Just...
I see you've brought
Okay, thank God. Maybe worth holding out for a Polk Help, but also I could play it on turn 1. I played it on turn 1, chat. Those are some pretty decent burns. I mean, obviously for both of us, but mostly the opponent. Okay, I don't really want to Dirty Rat them into the Immolate, so just going to probably coin the ooh, do I want to coin the Theotar or the Immolate? If I coin the Immolate, I don't get to play the Theotar for a while, but that's fine because I have the Voidcaller, so let's just do it.
Job's done.
Alright, let's see what we hit. I've been told that Immolate is great against Shudderwalk Shaman. Multiple times. Thinking maybe it's Reno with the cards that we've seen so far. Is Immolate broken? No, it's working as intended. It's just so bad it's really hard to recognize that it is in fact doing something. Well, glad I didn't play this any sooner.
We're gonna be rich.
Right about it being Reno, but that's still in the Shudderwalk pool. So unless we burn the Shudderwalk somehow, it's not terribly relevant. Got a lurker. Good job, chat. We've done it. I don't really want to give them any of these, do I? Oh, no. I don't want to give them any of these. I should have done this sooner. Okay. 4 mana, make your opponent discard a card. Yeah, I mean, they did have to tempo the Reno, but, like, I don't know how big of a deal that is. When they can bring it back with the Shudder.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I feel like it's meaningful, but not as meaningful as it would be into other matchups. Oh! Completely redeemed.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Yeah. Gnome is just hard carrying. You sure about that one? Where's their Reno now? He's right here on the board. Where we left him. Like, I don't even need the Theotar now. I do think the opponent might be a little sad, though. So now the Immolate was more impactful? Sure. Sure. Here you go, chat, just for you. Let's just get all of the stuff off the board and really extend their suffering. I think that nope, they haven't left yet. Okay. Their AFK Immolate is the best card in the game? True. True, then I get some serious value. Let's go ahead and not dump the Brann. That can't count. But honestly, like, even if they chomp on something, it doesn't really matter because I just have a Gul'dan to finish things off. That's likely they have a Mutanus at this point.
Well met.
Thanks for the content.
Hey, thank you for the 5 months, Savath. Appreciate that. Okay, this time I think they're gone. This has been happening a lot with this deck. People just don't want to finish games of Hearthstone when they get gnomed. But like, you can just concede. The turn 8 Immolate was just too much. It's true. More gnomes. Beautiful. I mean, they don't have a Toxfin, so. Oh no!
You belong to the bar now.
Anyway. Why do they have this many Murlocs? That's fairly common in builds of the deck these days.
I am only more deadly.
especially in Renathal Reno versions. What a great card we hit.
This time.
Yeah, that was definitely just somebody being really scummy at the end there.